Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Clippers. For Los Angeles, this is a season I'm sure they're anxious to put behind them, and it probably can't end soon enough. As of now, they have the worst record in the NBA.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road. It goes without saying, with Enes Kanter back in good health, they are extremely excited to see him on the floor.
You know, it's always good to get a player like him back, but now that the playoffs are out of reach, I think the focus has to be on him getting his rhythm and his confidence back, trying to stay healthy and building towards next season.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Sabonis, Carter out there with Iverson, and it's Thornwell in at the small forward.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Now here's Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Fast break, here they come. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
First quarter, just over a minute played. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively, and he said, look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys, and we're going to use it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm, just 1 for 4.
And Thornwell gets it to go.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
On offense, here are the Clippers. 4-point game. Williams kicks to Kanter. Back to Williams. Passes to O'Connor. Here's Ibaka. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
And he's able to get it back. The three from Iverson, nailed from three-point land. Iverson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Right. You like the mindset so far, Greg. If you give them room to drain it, they'll do just that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Iverson against Williams. He kicks to Kanter. In the corner, Ibaka with it. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Down low. Sabonis with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now Williams. Pass to O'Connor. Over Iverson. The 10-footer finds the target.
Well, there is clearly a size mismatch, and from the mid-range, there's no way that shot's going to be blocked.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Ibaka. Sabonis, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm. Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Williams. The pass to O'Connor. Over Iverson. Not enough on that one as it misses. 10 points separating the teams. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Iverson's got 6.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Passes it to Thornwell. They grab their own miss. Over Frazier. And Thornwell gets it to go. Thornwell's got his second bucket of the night.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one. Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Pass to O'Connor. Tries a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5. Carter drives in. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Down by 12. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
You know, the mind was willing, the body was not. This is why conditioning is such a big part of the game.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Look, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
And here is Los Angeles now. A 12-point game.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Walker. Waiters outside. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. McGrady outside. Fires the 3. Scott pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside. And it's Gallinari missing. Outside Carter. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Carter's got 10.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Gallinari dishes to Waiters. Back to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Waiters.
That is really solid offense. You cannot waste those chances.
McGrady against Walker. McGrady passes to Thomas. Kicks it to Carter. A 3-ball. Here's Sabonis. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Scott finds Waiters. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. Raiders on the wing. On the wing, Scott. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter, the pass to Giles. Shoots over Scott. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Waiters outside. Shot from the top of the key, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the visiting team with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
We've got B-Train. Sabonis is out there with Carter. Then it's Thomas. And it's Giles in at the 5, roaming the paint. Waiters against Carter. Waiters into the lane. And then Waiters with the jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
And there's a whistle. That goes on B-Train. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 17. Williams kicks to Scott. Thomas against Walker. Gallinari surveying the D. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him. He's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And so he hits both.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Here's Chi, and he uses the glass on the layup. Chi's got his second bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Gallinari. The rebound by Giles. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Now here's Williams. He kicks it to Scott. Knocks it loose. Williams finds Scott. Outside Thomas. Hits the three-point bomb.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Ibaka and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
First trip to the line for him here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Chi. Count that one. Chi's got 4 points this quarter.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Now, here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Cantor to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Now, here is Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Walker with a clean look, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Here's Chi, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he makes both free throws. Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Shoots from the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now, here's Walker. Clippers moving the ball around. Over to the left wing. Ibaka, the pass to Cantor. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Walker. Ibaka outside. Another shot. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Iverson. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Walker. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Graham kicks to Chi. That one doesn't go. Excellent D from Cantor. And here's Los Angeles. Walker looking for an opening. And Thornwell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ibaka. Offensive rebound. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
You simply cannot let Serge Ibaka get into a rhythm from that range. His mid-range is as good as it gets.
Here's Iverson. He's good with the little jumper in close. Iverson's got 10.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Walker's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Outside, Carter. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Kanter's got his third basket of the night.
Enes Kanter embraces physicality, and if he wants to score it, he's going to play right through the defense.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Clippers. Waiters comes in for Walker. Clippers on defense. The drive by Iverson. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. 11 points in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. All alone. Jump shot is good. Iverson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Now here's Iverson. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:03 left in the second quarter. Waiters outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. From deep, Iverson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 4 assists in the game. Iverson's gone to work from the arc, nailing all 4 of his attempts. Pass to Kanter. To the inside. Out to Gallinari. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Waiters no luck.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Takes the turnaround J. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gallinari on the wing, defended by Sabonis. Tipped away. Gets it off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The away team delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it, Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for us.
We return to Los Angeles now with a look at the Staples Center from high above the arena. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
It felt like he owned that first half because he involved his guys with his passes, found different ways to take advantage of the defense.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Williams. Frazier is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's O'Connor in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Chalk up 2 there. She's got 13 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Williams kicks to Kanter. Fades back, and that's good off the glass that time. He's got 8.
You must crowd Kanter when he is in the mid-range. He is a knockdown shooter.
Vince Carter on the wing. The pass to Sabonis. Back to Carter. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Williams kicks to Kanter. They get a hand on it. Williams finds Kanter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
And Kanter drops them both. Carter right side.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Kanter. 10 points for him. Great open look there.
Boy, I love seeing Kanter distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And Carter has it in the corner. Passes to Sabonis. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Frazier. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Kanter. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Thornwell. And here we go. From deep, Iverson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
You're just assuming at this point every shot he takes, it's going to go in. What a shooting performance.
Carter on the wing. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Williams. Knocked loose. Outside, Carter trains the 3-pointer. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Carter with it. Williams picks him up. 14 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Ibaka sinks the 3-pointer. Ibaka's got his 2nd bucket.
Nice to see that Ibaka has added the 3-point shot to his arsenal. You have now got to get a hand up on him when he's beyond the arc.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Doris, for both charting game action and improving player health, the players now are being tracked by the player tracking devices or chips in their jersey during a game.
I love it, Kevin, because what it enables teams to do is measure the impact and the toll it can take on a player. For example, we now know that player X ran 5 miles on this particular night in this game action environment. And what that affords you is, okay, if you have a back-to-back situation, then you're going to be more careful with that player's minutes the next night. Or if it's an off day, Kevin, you can just say to that player, listen, unless we're doing a walkthrough, you're not involved. I want you off your feet and recovering. Anything that helps the competitive environment that these players are playing in, I'm all for it, Kev.
That was an excellent example. I like that.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
Now here's Williams. From downtown. That shot missing. Williams has gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 6 points for Dion Waiters.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Williams kicks to Waiters. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Waiters got 9 points.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
And here are the Clippers. Five on the clock. The baseline J. Another one falls for the Clippers. Carter with it. 20 points for him. Out to the right wing. 14 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. McGrady's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, you're right. Something has to change in their defensive approach. They're making things far too hard on themselves right now.
And Walker kicks to Scott. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Exum's checked in. Waiters against Carter. And it's Exum, that time on the assist by Waiters. Exum's got his first points of the game.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Now, here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Count the basket.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
Now here's Waiters. 11 points in the game. The kick out to Scott. Drills the three-pointer. Scott's got his second bucket of the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his third assist on the night.
Well, you can see when you move the ball quickly, being decisive, that's exactly what you want from Isaiah Thomas.
Now, here's Walker. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Thomas. With the floater, and Exum with the lay-in. Exum's got his second basket.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Anderson. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Well, you can see increasingly that Isaiah Thomas is the maestro running the offense, so adept at reading the defense and finding the open teammate.
Waiters surveying the D, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Waiters got 13. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The away team delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Ryan Anderson out there with Korkmaz, and there's B-Train, then it's Thomas, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And weak rotation defensively. This is not a guy you want to leave open when you're trying to stay in the game.
Now, the defense just not in sync there, right? You've got to do a better job communicating.
And now the fast break Anderson with the ball, and that one's good. McGrady.
Oh, terrific pick. Then kicks it right ahead, turning defense into offense.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect in transition, right? He knew exactly what to do after picking that ball off.
Now, here is Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We talk about positionless basketball, swingmen very much in demand. Players who go, Doris, around 6'6", 6'8", 6'9", who can do a little bit of everything.
Well, I think if you look at an organization like the Boston Celtics, who seems to have put its roster very much in mind, together with the idea that you've got to have switchability almost across the board. The Jason Tatum, the Jaylen Brown fit into that description absolutely perfectly. Long, athletic, can guard multiple positions. Switching screens has become such an integral part of NBA defenses, Kevin, that the idea of versatility is valued on both ends.
And that one's good. McGrady. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Exum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Exum. 8 points for Gallinari.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here's Exum. Gallinari in the corner. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Here's McGrady. Buries it down low. McGrady's got 31.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Here's Exum. It's hauled in by McGrady.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
The three. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Brown outside. And another three for the Clippers.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Anderson. The quick look, no good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ball's knocked loose. It's Brown with the drive. It's deflected. Brown against McGrady. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The G League last season experimenting, Doris, with coaches' challenges of certain calls during games. Do you see that perhaps moving over as well to the NBA?
Kevin, my understanding on this is that across NBA ownership, there is real momentum to allow for a coach's challenge. And I think it's commonplace to see teams argue a call. When it's all said and done, we want to get things correct. And so maybe you see this happen in the G League. And what's the carryover to the NBA? I don't know, but I can tell you unequivocally, ownership wants to see a coach's challenge in the NBA at some point.
And I think, Doris, anytime you can make those coaches do more, put more on the line, just adds to the intrigue of the game.
No question.
Here's Anderson, following the score by Lou Williams. Sindarius Thornwell's checked in for B-Train. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Williams kicks to Brown. Fades. Here's Cantor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Cantor does a great job boxing guys out. He uses that frame to get excellent position.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
To the left side wing. Pass to Graham. Fires the three. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brown outside. Unloads from 13. Scott. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
Graham with the bucket.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Now here's Williams. Dishes to Scott. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
To the inside. Here's Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Williams scanning the floor. He feeds it to Cantor. And Jones sends it back. Here's Bacon. Trying his luck deep. Drops in the tray.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Williams up on top. He kicks it to Cantor. Back to Williams. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Jones with it. Cantor covering. Graham dishes to Anderson. Over Williams. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way. We've seen, Doris, the NBA take a very active role in growing the game internationally. Talk about some of the specifics you've seen in that regard.
Well, I think you have a great leader at the top in Adam Silver who understands that the game is growing on an international stage. It's becoming increasingly popular. And so you see NBA teams going over and playing regular season games in different countries. That's one particular way. Then you have the NBA Cares initiative, which when those teams are over there, they can go out and build basketball academies. NBA in Africa is a once-a-year trip, and they bring 2 teams of NBA players. Think about some of the players off of that continent where they have turned into legit stars. So I think it's important that the game continue to develop, and I love that the NBA considers it part of their responsibility.
Dion Waiters checked in for Malachi Richardson. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Outside Williams. Kicks it to Waiters. He feeds it to Cantor. Good work defensively by Jones.
He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Mike Scott's checked in for the Clippers.
Mike Scott.
There's the pass to Giles. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Shoots over Graham. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Giles. Out to the right wing. Here's Thornwell. He's guarded by Waiters. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.